Hey there, everyone. Playing my first league match of this season. Um, Here with Sicomatic. And, wow. Okay. The board's got peasant. That's probably important. Peasant workers village bridge troll. That's a thing. And I'm thinking about getting a watchtower, to be honest. I'm not sure if I care about conclave or not. I was thinking you could do watchtower sewer stuff, which is probably true, but I don't know how easy it is to make that work. Maybe the conclave opening's reasonable. 4 is not perfect. You probably can do watchtower sewer stuff, but like later. And maybe by then you don't care so much. I'm also not sure basically on these things versus smithy. Hope he drew his soldier. This is a little sad. It would have been nice to... well, I'm not sure. I have to think here. I'll probably just do the single trash. It would have been nice to be able to play multiple things, of course, but... Here I'll probably take a workers' village. Yeah, I mean, his soldier did miss the shuffle, but I didn't get to play my bridge troll. Farmland buy may also be a thing I can do at some point to do some trashing. You get the smugglers. Smugglers is okay here. It's not like world changing. This is a nice draw for him to pair that stuff up. But I don't really have no way to stop. This is a nice draw for me. I mean, whether I find the conclave or not is going to be pretty good. In fact, it might have been nicer not to, because I could have top decked possibly some things. Or wait. I'm only gonna have one trash. I could try top deck a smithy. There's just a chance that that's pretty sad. Yeah, but not really anything I can do. I feel a little behind, so it feels like it sort of felt like it would be valuable to try and go for a... I mean, because if I hit the Conclave or the Village, then that turns pretty much incredible, and I jump to the lead. Here, this will be a fine turn. But obviously, if I could have played that Disciple, it would have been pretty incredible for me. This is helpful. I hope he doesn't have his Watchtower in hand, but he probably does since he has two now. It seems pretty much impossible not to have it. I gotta look up what the... I mean, I like most of those cards. Yeah, this is gonna be really bad. I really, really need to get a lucky draw here. And get the Disciple played. Well, I got the Disciple played though. wasn't quite what I had in mind. And now I've got Smithy Copper. There's a 2 bridge trolls. Yeah, this is actually really bad. I don't even know if this is just like really bad. I'll probably pick up a Smuggler's here, although it's not that great for me. Actually, I should probably just get a second Watchtower. Oh, I can't. For some reason, I was thinking Bridge Troll would give me enough to do it. But, alright, this is totally unworkable. I won't resign it because it won't really take very long for it to finish, but this is certainly resignable. He's gonna do a lot of trashing here, and I'll go ahead and resign since I've got nothing. No reason to waste anyone's time. What happened? Did I click leave table? I must be like asleep or something. not sure. He can be host now. I rate your joke. I mean, it's okay. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. I mean, I can see the idea. I mean, it's okay. All right, so here we have, you can do university stuff. You could try and sprinkle rebuild into that deck. Because the payload is pretty bad. But you could try to sprinkle some rebuild into that deck, and you probably could make it work a little bit. Trying stuff with maybe rebuild and scholar, potentially. I wouldn't want to play rebuild straight here. I'm not sure I would want to play money straight here either. But I can see either of those beating something that is more complicated. I can see it happening anyway. Citygate also helps rebuild out a little bit. I'm going to try something with a little more to it. May not work, but I do hit 5 here, so that can be a den. I'd kind of like to use my buys on dens or Citygate. That cycling may have helped him. I don't really know. What did he pair with? An Oracle? I mean, he's going to draw him. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it makes him trigger on off his Citygate. That might be beneficial to him. I don't really know. I'm not good at thinking through those kinds of things. I'm gonna get a den here. My only question is whether I want to go straight for the rebuild or take, say, a scholar first. This is looking, well, I don't know how much money I'll have. Maybe another den buy. Maybe a Citygate buy. I don't think it's crazy to get, say, a messenger. He's going pure cash money. I don't know. That doesn't seem all that compelling to me. I could get Peace Stones later on too. I may actually have the kind of deck that can use them. I don't know. So this buy is probably, like, it could have been messenger. Wouldn't be crazy. I would kind of prefer to cycle there, but whatever. I'll take the. It would have been nicer to not have the potion on top. This will be a Citygate for me. This is fine. I don't really care about playing the Oracle that much. probably buy a pawn here. I mean, I could get another dollar. No, I couldn't. I mean, only if I throw something away, which I'm not going to do. I don't really care too much about how this goes because it's just going to be... I mean, either way, it's all going to get tossed. So, it's not super important. I'm not sure about the province. That wasn't like the friendliest. Well, we didn't lose the rebuild, so it was okay. I think if I was him, I might have been more interested in another either din or I don't know. I mean, I guess he can just buy the dens as he goes along. I could try to cycle more, but I don't think I want to do that. I just want $1. Yeah, that hurts. That's okay, though. At least I prevented him putting another gold into the deck. If he buys province here, that really feels like he doesn't have the economy. Like it, I mean, maybe he'll keep hitting them, but it feels like he's played the Trove one time, and then not a lot is happening beyond that. I think I would rather cycle here. Which would suggest putting like the potion on top. There's just a duchy in here, right? Not the best cycling of all time to hit. But what can you do? He's gonna flip this probably because it has... Oh, it doesn't have din in it. Never mind. For some reason, I thought I had din in it. Yeah, let me think. I could put an oracle top. Trying to think if it's better to do the to trigger the shuffle or not. I don't really want the coppers in the shuffle. Potentially the oracle draw could be a little sad. I'm gonna try and trigger it with the coppers gone. This is alright, actually. He didn't quite hit having to cause a shuffle here. So he did get to put a gold into the... I have not bought another victory card, so this is a little sad. I mean, if I had just had one of them, I still would get to play all these. But as it is, I'm just gonna... Excuse me. As it is, I'm just gonna do a Chancellor effect, I guess. I'm not sure if I want to do the Chancellor effect, actually. I gotta buy some, and well, what really sucks is I didn't get $2, so I don't have, I didn't get to add another green card. So that's pretty unfortunate, actually. Didn't draw the skull or anything. I gotta, and I won't have it for next turn either. This draw kind of sucks. I mean, it's clear what I have to top deck. There's no like question there. But I'm just upset. I'm not upset, but I'm just what a bummer. Because not being able to buy an estate really does actually quite suck for me here. I guess I should Chancellor. I don't know exactly what I have left in deck. This is rotten too. I'm sure he'll buy a province here. I mean, the principal thing I have going for me is maybe in-game control. Oh my gosh. This is so depressing. So depressing. This stupid potion. Like, he buy another province, it's just super over. Yeah. I don't think it mattered, even if I had... I mean, like, if I had been able to buy an estate on both those turns, then I have, like... I don't know. Not really a chance, but, like... more of a chance than I had here, which was 0 chance. This is so bad. I don't know if it's worth playing those or not. Should have bought the P stone just to have it. I mean, he's gonna buy a province, but he got the Oracle too, so yeah, he'll buy a province. And if he doesn't, he'll buy a duchy or whatever. I'm not gonna catch him. He bought an estate? And he only played one den? That's just weird. Okay. I mean, it's still not gonna matter. I still didn't get 5 here. I really would have needed 5. Would have been the thing to hit. I don't have any duchies, right? So this is safe. No rebuild. If I had a hand of 2 rebuilds in the messenger, I might have a win, but not here. You know, you do your best. You buy every messenger on the board. Or not every messenger, every rebuild. You don't draw them when you need them. What should go? What should go? I guess I can add even a 3rd rebuild. Or a 20th, whatever this is. 5th. Gosh. I'm really doing well on the thinking today. Let's just add another one. Does this estate help me in any fashion? I mean, it might just because of the points, to be honest. Did he play any dens last time? He didn't play any dens last time. I guess eventually he just draws the golds, yeah. Alright, I'll have to change it. Let's see what we've got next. Yeah, you can do research fortress stuff. I don't know. I mean, that's probably maybe just worse than doing rabble. I mean, you might do it some, but you don't like kill yourself to do it. Probably do a research silver opening. I guess you could go with Bard. Summon fortresses. We would be pretty happy with the 5-2 here. I guess you could try a pawn instead of a silver, but It's not like super compelling. I'm gonna get a second research, I think. I didn't hit research on turn 3, which is a little sad. I can see a bard. I mean, I can see a bard or a second research. Or a fortress. Yeah, that seems fine too. Yeah, so my research misses entirely, which is pretty awful. And he gets to play his and buy 5. And his first player, so this one is pretty close to over. I will get to research a fortress and probably be able to summon something on my next turn, but I don't know if I would have bought... Wait, what did he buy? Oh, treasure. Did he undo that? I'm so confused. He hits another estate here. Probably just buys another. He might get a second research now. I think that would be reasonable. But also another fortress is fine. I wouldn't complain with about any of the 4s as a buy for him. Too much. I'm gonna get 4 every turn of the game. I'm gonna get 4 even on this next turn. Even though it's literally impossible, I'm gonna manage it. I feel so behind that I almost want a bard, but it probably should just be a fortress. I guess if you get the key, then with your silver you can buy Grand Market. I mean, not that Grand Market is like the be-all end-all of anything here, but it's still pretty reasonable payload. You can do treasure. There's some little tricks you could potentially do to boost your conquests, though it's probably not better than just having tons of money. I mean, we're gonna 3-pile on something, but okay, that all seems reasonable. You'd really like to be able to summon something, but I'll summon a fortress here. I think he'll probably summon fortress or research. I guess is not unreasonable. Oh, I have cards. I would have loved to. Well, I don't know what I would have loved. I guess lots of things. I do need a rabble. He's gonna rabble me here, which doesn't matter that much. I mean, I guess it can matter if he makes me top deck an estate. But I do wonder if a bard at some point would have been worth it. He's gonna take the key here. he's gonna try and get the I assume he's gonna try and get. Well, if he summons, say, a bard, then he doesn't even really have to have the key. I guess he's. I don't know what his cards are that are left. I mean, I would have trashed, maybe. I mean, it really does depend on what he has. But I guess now he gets the grand market if he wants it, even without having to add another silver equivalent. So good for him. It's not super clear to me how you build up fastest here. I mean, like, you can get those grand markets or whatever. But, you know, it's still not the wildest of payloads. What did I set aside? Of course, a bunch of coppers. Obviously, in the end, you can buy big conquests, but what the fastest way here to make money is, I'm not sure. It's probably not grand markets. The nice thing is just the buy. Obviously, they're nice. I'm like clearly behind, but like I still have a deck, and so I don't feel like I should resign. Like, you know, it's not like I have nothing going for me, but sure, I'll take it. Kind of would like to find the research. Well, that didn't work out so nicely. You really need to summon something. Yikes. This is ugly. Turns out that gold gaining was not very good. Well, if I had found the research, you know, it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world. Maybe I'll top deck a rabble. Miracle of the century. Do it. It didn't happen. Yeah, well. Should I set aside a bunch of cards? I don't want to. I don't want to set aside a bunch of cards. I'm just trusting in the rabble. Yeah, things are not going great. Plays a treasure, gets $3. $3 whole dollars. That's $3 whole dollars. Man, also, if I had trashed a silver or gold, I would have been giving it to him. So, thank goodness I didn't do that. That would have been no good. I should deny. That would have been no good. I've got a plan to beat him, and it's called Sicomatic Miscounts Buys. That's my plan. What do y'all think of my plan? Does it sound like a good one? Oh, look, he just did the thing he did anyway. He just did that thing that he was doing. Oh, he's already he's into that conquest land now. That's exciting. I'm excited. By golly, am I excited. I kind of would like to find the treasurer before I start doing the research stuff. I don't know how to do that. Maybe Bard will help. Well, it didn't really. Okay. That was kind of nice. There's also a silver in there. Let me see what the money situation is. I can get up to 11 with the silver. I can just trash little coppers and things. Just be copper free. I should have set aside 1 copper. That was just a I clicked the second. I didn't check to see what I drew before I clicked the second one. Because I would have preferred to have set it aside with the estate, but you know how it is. Sometimes you're just real stupid. And for me, that time is a lot of the times. Well, I finally caught him on trashing. It only took approximately 20 turns. Now I've got these researches that I don't care about at all. I bet what he'll do. I bet, well, he may just draw the deck, but let's say he doesn't decide to just draw all the deck. He can research one of his silvers. He can then proceed to gain it, and then his conquests are better, even better. He should probably, but if he's going to do that, do more conquests, he needs more rabbles to support it. But I think that's a reasonable looking line. I would say he's just so far ahead, right? He doesn't have to. There's not a lot of things he has to do necessarily to be in a good position. What's going to happen is I'm going to get a Mountain's Gift at a critical moment, and it's going to boost me with enough points. This Wisp is going to draw my single copper off right off the bat. Oh, well, I wasn't wrong, you know. I just like to point out that what I said was true. I can do the thing I said about treasure. Look, it was true. It wasn't true in the good way, but it was still true. Okay, so this turn's gonna really suck unless I have a rabble on top or a rabble in my 5th card or a rabble in my... There's like no reason to ever do the silver, right? Well, there is the conquest, but... So where do I think the rabble is? Do I think it's on top of my deck, or do I think it's the 5th card down? Because it's definitely one of those two things. It could be the 4th card down, right? It's definitely one of those two things. Well, if this is in order, and I don't know that it is, because it looks like these got grouped. But maybe they don't get grouped unless they're right next to each other. It was maybe one of those things that I said. Man, look at this bard. I mean, have you ever seen a bard that was so pointless and depressing? I'm gonna gain a copper. Pardon me. I don't want the key. You know what? The key can... You know, I'll take the key. I want the key for one. I just want the key for once. I just want it. Boom. That's my key. You get it? It's like Mikey. Like Mikey. Just for the record, I got plenty of sleep last night, and I've been awake for like 2 hours. But my brain is sort of acting like I just woke up still. This guy, he can't even research his silvers, and oh, he took the key back. That's selfish. That's just really selfish, you know. Does he have a win? Man, I hope so. Does he have enough money? Probably not. Too bad. You know what he should do? He should buy 5 researches. He should buy 5 researches. 1 grand market and 4 researches. Okay, first step complete. Now second step. Oh, he messed up. Okay, 3 researches. I don't think that would help me, actually. I'm not even certain 4 would. But it might. He'll request the undo to go back and get his researches. Man, Sicomatic, you blew it. That was your big chance and you didn't take it. Well, I'm going to draw deck here. My bard is going to gain me mountain's gift, right? Okay. I'm going to get mountain's gift. And then I'm going to trash a silver with research and gain that back. Boom. Then I'm going to triple conquest. I don't know if I have enough money for that, but I bet I do. I'm going to triple conquest. And I'm going to get 4, 6, 8 points. I'm going to get 18 points. And then he won't be able to immediately end it. He'll have to wait a second. He'll have to show a little bit of patience. Where's the bard? There it is. Okay, mountain's gift incoming. Dang it. I'm gonna play the grant market, so I'm just not gonna. It's not gonna work out how I wanted. I don't think rabble matters really. Look at that pro move. Man, now I'm going to get 3 fewer points. And probably he can just end it. And I'm definitely not going to draw the deck. Maybe I'll draw the deck. Okay, I'm not going to draw the deck, but maybe I'll see it, a lot of it, or a fair amount of it. That's okay. That was an okay flip. I can accept that flip. I can even accept that flip, though. Maybe not. I guess it's kind of strange for me to be talking about this as if I'm going to get another turn. He can just empty estates, right? Like, oh, that's not enough points. Okay. Well, I don't know exactly how much money he has. Maybe he's just going to live his best life. Well, he can empty estates and buy a province, so that'll cover it. I should have Kanye'd. I don't like to miss an opportunity to oh yeah, I definitely should have. I can't accept that conquest. Yeah, I should have got out of there. Fast as can be. Now, if I had had 18 points, that exact thing would have happened still. So, it just goes to show you something. Okay. Is there any are there any tri-typers? The things I immediately think of doing are not really great for wall. Because this is a board where you could build quite a lot. To be honest, but you'd be in danger of, getting walled. Another thing you could do, though, you go pretty heavy on monuments. You could try going pretty heavy on monuments anyway. I don't know if that's actually better than just buying provinces pretty quickly. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know that monument is really all that good of a buy. You might prefer to do a hermit night watchman thing. But I guess unless the hovel's on top, I'm gonna take buys here. Hopefully I should have bought City Gate, actually. That was just lucky that the monument wasn't bombed. I should have bought City Gate over these things, but whatever, it's okay. I mean, it's all fine, to be honest. What did he open with? 2 hermits. Is he going for like Merchant Guild? Mega turn? That doesn't seem like it does anything. There's probably something that you can do here that I'm just missing. That wouldn't surprise me in the least. Here, I'll go ahead and get the City Gate. Which I should have done before. Does he have City Gate on liked? Is that what we're seeing it somewhere? No. It just happened. It was just fate decided. Yeah, this is kind of tough. You can get infinite madmen. Well, not infinite, but you can get more madmen. There's not like another way to gain though, so it's not super clear that it's that useful. But you can get more if you want. I expect that what you want in the end is to have a kind of a drawing deck, but you know, I'm gonna get a crypt eventually. I hope I find my something. Is my monument the last card? Yay. Ow. So adding a crypt now could either go really well or not really well. What's better, Courtier or Merchant Guild for buy? You're not really want to go heavy buys either way. To be perfectly honest. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Very good. Very, very good. And then it'll just draw 4 coppers. Will not find the warehouse. Will not find. Okay, I found the crypt. Well then. I have a hermit? I hope so. I mean, I guess I'm just not going to play the warehouse. It's like not a big deal. You know what's cool about my deck? Is it has 0 coppers in it. All right. This is probably gonna be Storyteller Monument buy if I can get that much money. I should be able to. I think I maybe set aside too much. I might have set aside too much copper, but if it's not Storyteller Monument, could be maybe double Monument. I think I ought to have enough for that. Fishing villages aren't really all that exciting. Oh, what's that? Oh, I have 7 coppers on my crypt. I gotta think this through. Okay, so the last card's Fishing Village. I can gain gold and buy, or I can take money and buy. I can top deck Warehouse. I could not play Hermit. I mean, I would choose not to play Hermit if it meant I could get to the money. Let's just count the total money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could gain a silver, I guess. Now we're running up against the action limit, though, so that's probably not true to say that I can gain a silver. I could just go... I could just go Fishing Village Monument, gain gold. Playing all this fishing villages, or playing a lot of them. A tri-type would be really nice. I'm not missing one, am I? No. I'm not missing one. So, I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, like, if I'm just going to buy a monument, then it's really not that much thinking, to be honest. I can do that without too much work. I don't need buy for it. Now, maybe silver could get me to Storyteller plus Monument. But again, I think my issue here is going to be actions. So, pardon me. Well, whatever. What did I put on top? The Hermit? Yeah, whatever. Who cares? This super doesn't matter. Whoops. Does it? I think it still super doesn't matter. Though I did botch it up in whatever ways. whatever, I just don't care. It's too much work. Too much work to care. This could either be... Let's do a monument. This pretty much... I fully believe that I could have done better there. But... whatever. Who cares? Anyway, I do feel like I'm ahead here, but that could go south. He doesn't have a crypt. I will need to add a second crypt, probably. Maybe when this one is like down to 3 or 4. I'm pretty happy with my 4 VP chips, though. I think that's pretty useful here. Well, he drew his deck, that's for sure. But he doesn't have a crypt. So it's not as good for him. This turn time, I'll remember to play the courtier such that I can get a buy. The madmen are all back, so I guess he could decide to green them. I don't know. Merchant Guild. That I don't know about the Merchant Guilds. To be perfectly honest, I'm not exactly feeling the Merchant Guilds. I'm gonna mess this up again. For sure. I guess I could play the warehouse first. And then figure out if I can do what the order of things should be. My goal here is to hit 9 and 2 buys. And of course to play a hermit. But that's about the extent of my goals. What's left? There's another fishing village. Okay. So there's another fishing village, I believe. Maybe not. What is there? What's the other card? Okay. So I discarded 3 cards. So 4, I'm trying to draw 5 cards at this point. Now I'm trying to draw 6 cards. Oh no, I'm gonna have too much draw. Do you mind? gonna see if he minds if I... Well, will I have enough actions in? I wonder if he'll let me go to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I don't know if it mattered or not, but... where's the crypt at? 5? Maybe it's good to have a third buy. Not sure. Of course, I could get one. Did he still don't have a crypt? I mean, I could go Merchant Guild Monument on my turn or something. Merchant Guild Crypt. He's getting coffers, which are not especially scary. Whatever. I don't know how much to draw here. I guess just draw everything. I still don't know exactly what he's going for with the merchant guilds. At least it's not clear to me. I don't think I want another gold at the moment. Well, let me think. They're okay. How many buys? If I get a third buy, it might be okay. Well, I definitely want this fishing village. think he's just gonna have, I mean, I think I can compete on whatever things he can go for, provinces, I guess, and I think I'm just so far ahead on the monument stuff that I don't think I can lose here. But I guess the only thing is, well, I'm the only one with a hermit. I was gonna say if he can like do a surprise hermit chain finish or something, but I'm the only one with a hermit. We'll get another crypt this turn though. This will probably be province crypt storyteller or province crypt monument. Is what I'm feeling like. I don't know, what did he... I mean, he didn't do anything, so... Like, what's he gonna do now? I don't get the... I don't really get the... I don't really get the merchant guild stuff at all. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Or what is it trying to achieve isn't in any way clear to me. Is mostly what I mean. Here we go. Time for us to see what Citygate can do for me. This is actually still a decent enough crypt, so that's okay. It'd be sad to not play the monuments, but maybe Citygate will rescue me. There's some outs. I mean, obviously there's way more stops than outs. There's like warehouse and then the storytellers. Any of the plus buy would be nice to get to. Well, it would be okay to get. I just do not understand what the merchant guilds are for. Ooh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. No, I don't understand them. I literally have just zero idea what he's doing with those. That wasn't all the fishing villages, right? Okay. It's like completely baffling to me. Warehouse on top? Yeah, I'll leave that. I will leave that. Like, is it a touchy play? I mean, I can triple province on my next turn, I think, if I draw. Well, probably not with the amount of stuff I set aside with crypt. Actually, that shouldn't hurt me, because that's just storyteller draw neutral, the coppers. I just don't get it. I mean, I can triple province, I think, and have a guaranteed province the next turn. Someone may get to it before me, Livy, but I'll look after this match. Which could be a while, so. Well, maybe I can check it. So they just can't see it at all? It says everyone can read and send messages. I'm not sure. This is going to make great video content. Well, does he have it muted? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, that's what the behavior is like whenever you have a channel muted and you hide muted channels, that when you get added, it appears. I don't know that that's what's happening, but... It's sort of hard to imagine why it would only be affecting him. Is he still there? I guess so. Is he like really trying to find a win here, or find a path to winning? I mean, I guess it's okay. That's what you do in this game, right? But I'm so confused. I'm just like incredibly confused about what he's doing. There's not like a magic way to trash all your coppers in play, is there? So I'm still just completely lost as to what he's attempting here. Okay, so I can't triple, but I can double. And if he triples, and I'm going to score 3 more points off that as well. Like, he's not going to... One, 2, 3, 9, 12, 13, 16. What's the last card? Well, I want to get that off anyway. I could add $1 by gaining a silver. Adding a gold doesn't gain any money. So I can't quite triple. I mean, he can, like... barely make it above positive, into positive. Oh, all his fishing villages were on the last turn. We did it. We got it all sorted out. Everything's good in the world again. I need to do more of this where I talk about something that I can see visually but has literally no presence in the video. Oh man, just resign, psycho. Oh, you got 1 point. It's like... Thank you. I mean, obviously, the big turn was just when I hit my madman to put aside every copper on crypt. was the big thing. 5-2 here is whatever. Pretty whatever. Pretty bad, actually, I think. I think you would rather be able to go... Well... I don't know. There's not any great openers here, actually. Not great openers. Oh no. The legionary will be bottom decked. Pardon me. And I'm gonna just buy gold, I think. I swear if I draw the $2 hand again, I want to buy a secret cave. He'll buy a legionary, I assume. Yeah, I mean, this is just like a nicer, for sure, a nicer second turn for him. Nicer second shuffle. Like, what can I do? I couldn't even buy a 3. I don't like the Lost City that much. It's okay. I would have probably bought a legionary as him, but I don't know though. It was fairly safe to give him the card there. He wasn't going to get the lamp. There was just no way he was getting the lamp. Bandit camp I don't feel too much for. To be honest. This one's going to be a little sad because it's going to be, I mean, the wish activation is really important here. And there's not like, it's not a huge number of things you can do to enable it other than kind of paying attention to your opponent. Like you can, there are some things you can do, but not like a million things. So I should have probably gotten the, well, I could have, no, I played it. I probably should have bought the other ranger that turn, and then, because now I don't really want another secret cave. I can get a silver, which does, I mean, it does increase the chances of activation at least a little bit, I think. Now it's really like, oh, do you hit Lost City Ranger? Do you hit Village Ranger? And then, are you happy that way? Like I have a pretty good shot of activating here, but I could easily have it bottom decked. Like I have a better than 50% chance of activating here, but maybe not, but probably roughly that. I don't like the horse traders very much. Yeah, see, this is the issue. So I bottom decked the thing, which is really pretty depressing. You know what I could do? I could think about swapping the hovel for a harem. I don't know if that's better than getting a second ranger Lost City. Yeah, probably not. It's nice I get to attack him, of course, though it's not as damaging. I mean, it even has some potential to be helpful. Yeah, unfortunately, I did not draw any of the Lost City stuff. Or Ranger. Well, Ranger wouldn't have helped that much, but lost city. I didn't draw either lost city here. And he did not. Well, he does help me a little bit, but probably not enough. He'll probably hit activation here. No, he missed 2. If he could have flipped me into a... that would have been cool. I really don't want to boost him. He has the magic lamp now. He doesn't have his lost cities. So it's not totally crazy to be willing to boost him. Of course, now I'm running into an issue where, well, with Necro it should be okay. If you draw a lot, it should be okay. You should be able to get to the 6. That shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I guess he could just get it the old-fashioned way. 1, 2, 3. But he doesn't have the draw in hand, so I'm going to take the lost city. I'm going to hit both rangers here. And maybe not. One could bottom deck. So I'm going to try and draw on here. Well, I guess I have some things to consider. He may have just hit it without. I didn't really track if his Necro was played or not. Yeah, he hit it. Yeah. Horse traders did it for him. That's gonna hurt quite a bit. Yeah, he should do a double ranger, I think. Maybe a duplicate, but this is just gonna go bad immediately. I didn't even think, like, if I draw on, the odds of me finding it are not that great. But you gotta try, I guess. Okay, so I did manage to get it. Just barely, but it felt like I needed to go for it. He's gonna be able to get some pretty nice stuff. I wonder if it's worth doing the harem or not. Obviously what you want is to wish for the lost cities so that you can legionary post gaining. So I don't necessarily want to buy one. Though at the same time he may just straight up get the rest of them if he drew. If his hand draws, he may just get the rest of them. So, that's kind of the risk, is should I buy one just so I actually have some? I'm going to go like this. Because it's definitely an issue. This is really rotten. Okay, now it's not as rotten. At least he doesn't have token ready. It probably won't matter, but this is... well, it's okay. Okay, he's definitely gonna draw deck. Yeah, I'm not sure about that Lost City game, but it felt like to me like if I didn't get it, that I would just be like he was gonna get 4 anyway, and I would just be toast. Kind of surprised he got that ranger there, but it's not even gonna help me. I want a real Lost City, not because he's gonna buy it. I would expect. Actually, I'm really surprised he didn't gain it. I assume he'll just buy it. He shouldn't leave one in the pile for me to wish for. I was surprised he didn't gain another one off the wish before the legionary, but you know, whatever. There's no trash in here, so it's like totally possible for someone to dud. It's not super likely, but it's totally possible. These wishes are very pretty much spoken for as bandit camps at this point, which is okay. This hand will draw some. There's the other one already. Where are the Lost Cities? Hey, there they are. Alright. I mean, yeah, I'm going to lose, but I'm not technically totally lost yet. I'm not sure if the wish should go for an imp, or if it should go for, say, a duplicate, or just another bandit camp. Can't be a ranger. I think the last card is a ranger. This shuffle is kind of scary, actually. I mean, there's like rangers in here, but oh man, it's probably just not triggerable. This is not. I mean, there's a necro in there, but still, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Like it's like 4 rangers or something, 3 at least. It's just the worst. It's completely unworkable to not have drawn one out of the 3 cards I saw and get the token turned. Like this is like 2 spoils, 3 rangers, something like that. It's completely unworkable. Okay, 2 rangers. I didn't know it was that bad on rangers. For some reason I thought I had more, but apparently not. Okay, but it was I mean, obviously it was a terrible hand. But it was even worse than what I thought. Yeah, and he's gonna well, he just has way more draw than me. He got 6-4 on both these splits. And then he's adding imps, so he'll be able to add an imp pretty much every turn. Well, for sure every turn. If he, I mean, assuming he draws and gets the bandit or the Devil's Workshop, he'll add an imp, and then he, yeah, I mean, the Double Province didn't help me at all, to be honest. There are probably better buys, but I don't think there are any buys that get me out of this. This is a fat deck, though. Oh, he drew it all. Okay. For some reason, I thought that was a discard. Not his hand. Why do people spam the match command in the channels all the time? Just go to Dombot. Oh good, he can end it. That's great. That's very excellent. Puts me on my misery. Thank goodness. I didn't have to play that hand. Alright, so one more. We'll try not to get 5-1, but no promises. I definitely could have won if I'd hit it the time I was lucky and had the Lost City Ranger activation. I could if the lamp wasn't in the bottom three there, I think I would have been in a, if not a totally won position, like a clearly ahead, and close to totally won, I think. This is like messy, but you probably can make Diplomat stuff work. Like a lot of improved Diplomat stuff probably does things. And you can improve how it works on action cards, right? But you can't gain anything. I'm trying to figure out if that's that would angle. It would help if there was another $4 action here, to be honest, because the idea that I'm having is to do improves if Diplomats into distant lands, but then you kill your draw, so that hurts quite a bit. Now, if there's another 4 pile that was spammable or at least somewhat decent, you could probably make that work fairly well. But as is, it's not the you could do it some, but maybe not the focus, because you don't want to lose your draw. But you do probably want to build to dominate. Because even if you do that once or twice, it's better than someone just getting provinces. And it's better than someone trying to do distant lands if you do it once or twice. It's hard to get that much money, though, here. You have to do improve and Diplomat a lot to get the cash. You gotta do trade route. I'm not sure about this, but we're gonna try it. This was fine. I guess it's the way to put it, is it looks like it's probably fine. He went ahead and bought a Diplomat. I think that's reasonable. I don't know why I showed all my money. Well, I also just don't care about that. We're in any villages. Actually, I'm just gonna... I should do this differently, I think. I think I should trash here. We'll see how bad or good this works out for me, but he's gonna copy me. He's a copycat. I knew that was gonna happen. At least it wasn't with the talisman. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, this is gonna be... I can't do it again because I just don't have any money. This deck is gonna suck. Just my luck, he draws all these coppers. At least he didn't get a better cemetery than me. That would have been a little depressing. That was a good draw. Except the part where I didn't find the improve. But still, good draw. Would have been nice to find the improve and to get a cemetery trash in, but whatever. You don't really want to gain 2 of these, I guess, on a talisman. That's a little depressing. I wonder if we need to try a trade route. This is going to be like... Yeah. It's going to be like that. He doesn't have an improve at all. Which maybe doesn't matter, but... Man, our decks are really terrible. At least mine's really terrible. I don't feel like his is all that different. But mine's definitely garbage. So, I don't know how badly he beat me on the split there. He maybe beat me real badly. Here's what I'm gonna do next. For my next trick. Oh yeah, talisman doesn't gain 2 cemeteries, of course. I'm just silly. I hope I can find... He goes for the improves. Seems reasonable. I could really pile through the improves here. I didn't quite hit 7, which would have been maybe a little better. This is my trade route magic play. My only goal here really is to try and be ahead of him in points as these piles start running. That's really my only goal, I would say. I would go for that if there's any reason to, but there's not. I guess if he can, well, you can't improve anything into improve, so that pile's not that easy to run. Cemeteries are a little harder to run because they don't have, because you can't talisman for them. I really didn't need to be talking about dominate at all. There's just not time here if someone is running piles. I mean, we're not going to have time here. So he won the village split big. I won the diplomat split pretty big, I think. And then the rest of it is going to be, oh, do I draw a village in my opening hand? So far I'm lucky. But if I don't, then I'm just completely lost. And I'll have 3 of them, or 4 of them. I don't know which it is, but I think it might be 3. So, is he getting a pretty big trash here? He might be getting a ghost. We each have 1 improve. I'm pretty happy with the trade routes. I mean, the trade routes obviously play really nicely with the so he's choosing not to. That was looking like a ghost play, but now it may be not a ghost play. Ghost could actually be fairly detrimental for me, depending on what it was. It just looks like not a cop burn, so whichever one of the 2 you're kind of thinking about is, oh, it must be that thing. Yeah, Ghost is good for him. He has the villages to hit. Ghost is not so good for me because it could potentially completely cripple my deck. He gets a scepter now, which is probably reasonable. I mean, sure, why not? This is looking to be a nice turn for me. I'll take it. You know what? I would have loved to draw more, but I'll take it. I mean, because, yeah, actually, this is kind of scary now. Because this is like 1 village and 9 cards or something. I needed to find more diplomats to move through it. Alright, well, I'm terrified now. I can, like... Why does he have so many points? Maybe he'll raid me. Maybe he'll start raiding me. That would be nice. I could... Well... Excuse me. I don't know. That doesn't feel all that great. I don't know what to buy, though. Like, I can get more improves, but that's risky. Like, the risk is he gets a turn that's good enough for him to... Well, that's going to be pretty hard for him to do. My thing is just that I think my next couple turns are bound to be awful. And I'm going to help make them worse. Unless I find the trade route, this is going to be really sad. But I guess if it's not bottom decked, I'm okay. Finding any of these, I might have been close to a finish if I had drawn more of it. He doesn't have a trade route, which is nice for me. So he doesn't have a really easy way to lower all these piles. He can get 2 scepter plays. He could potentially get 3 of the cemeteries, I think. But I think that's it. I believe. I didn't check it real rigorously, so... but I believe he can do 2 or do 3 of them, but not all of them. And obviously doing 3 of them is pretty risky. Or fairly risky for him. Maybe he can get to 9. No, that's not going to happen. He can only get 2 improves. Tops. He may just be looking at a duchy buy. Or it could be another scepter buy. Man, I hope this trader is not bottom decked. I might cry if it is. Because if it's not, I'll be able to do village effects for at least a couple more, I think. A couple more diplomats. It kind of sucks that the first one won't hit. But, yeah, this looks like a duchy to me. Just from what I could see. Okay, he gets another duchy, which is reasonable. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna lose. Yeah. I had to have that there because now it's just I have to wait till I find another village, and that's just not gonna happen in time. I probably should have bought an estate, but it was kind of risky. Well, that's not too terrible. Okay, he adds a trade route. This is awful too to have these. Well, I have a bunch of improves, so the improves okay, but the trade route is sad for sure. I can double cemetery. That looks pretty losing. I can't get to... Oh, I can get a duchy. That seems okay. I mean, it still seems like probably losing, but it's okay. Oh my. Okay. I might get it. Where is an improve? Okay. That's good. This is good. This is good. No talisman though. This isn't gonna do it. shoot. No talisman's not going to do it. I can score, of course. I'm pretty sure this one didn't. Playing the improved wasn't going to get me down low enough, I don't think. Maybe I just messed up there. I was pretty sure I was at the number where playing the improved didn't help me. But maybe I was just wrong. What did it... Okay, I had 1 card. Okay, 5 cards, 5 cards, 5 cards. Now I have 6 cards. Now I have 4 cards. Now I have 5 cards. Oh, I could have done it, couldn't I have? It would have gone down to 4 and then 5. Oh my gosh. And then I would have had enough to empty the cemeteries. How does triple cemetery look, though? Well, I don't have enough to do triple cemetery. How does double cemetery estate look? Not very good. I would just like I just didn't count, and then I just convinced myself that the improved then Diplomat wouldn't activate, but it would have, and then I'd be able to play this. Oh my gosh. No, I don't like it when people do that. I shouldn't do it. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Alright. What's the play, though? I can Duchy Estate. And I could get another duchy. Maybe we'll just empty duchies. This is so bad. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. That's like, why? Why would I not have done that? I'm so stupid. The unfortunate thing is that if he gets the improved plays, then he just can empty the cemeteries and still win. I don't know if he can do it, but I'm so dumb. That's all his villages. He also didn't get any diplomats down, so he can't buy. He's really banking on me not having anything. That was all his villages, though, so he literally cannot do anything here. Of course, I can't do anything, but this is the worst. This is the worst game of Dominion I've ever played. It's a really cool board, actually. It's like a really cool board, but I played like a complete idiot. What's going to end up happening? I'm going to get this last cemetery here. But he's going to get the double duchy and beat me. Assuming he isn't just getting it right now and winning. He's going to somehow get enough points to beat me. But, like, I don't even have enough to do the trade route for, like, whatever. Yeah, like, he's gonna just beat me. Because I don't have a copper in hand to do. I could double. That doesn't help much. This is the worst. He's gonna get it. He's gonna, like, play enough trade routes and buy, like, a province. Okay, he didn't get it. Oh, man, that was the worst. It was just the absolute worst. Let's just end it. I totally blew that one turn. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alright, thanks for watching. Sorry I'm so stupid, but I'll see y'all later.